Hello guys, how are you? So today we are going to talk about why most of you have been asking me why am I Obadiah, and my American friends call me Obadiah. Why the name? Guys, that name is my father's name. It's not a man's name. Others think it's my husband's name. No, it's my papa's name. And this Obadiah came to, I have three names: Joan, Obadiah, or Mugisha. But Obadiah came as a result. We were two Joans in class while in primary school. One was big, another one was small. And then they would say, Joan small, Joan big, something like that. But guys, I never liked that thing of Joan small, Joan. So, what came into my mind? One day they were interviewing, we had a speech, something like that. So guys, I was still telling you, I never liked that among the Joans, that Joan big and small, it was me who was small, then the other one was big. So you would hear Joan small, Joan big. So I never liked that name Joan small. So guys, what I did, then one time we were doing a speech, English tests and all those things. So they told us to deliver a speech. So while I was writing my story, at the end, the author, I was like, Joan Obadiah. I don't know where Obadiah came from, I swear. And that was P6. So when my turn came, they of course we submitted our stories and everything. So the teacher was calling one by one. I think it was literature, not English. One by one. No, it was English because it was primary. I'm sorry, because I did literature and all that. So while in class, the teacher was like, who is Joan Obadiah? Everyone was looking around because they never heard of that name, Obadiah or Obadiah, the way you want to call it. So what happened? I just stood up. Everyone was like, Obadiah. People, actually, the pupils, those kids started laughing at my name, Obadiah. But for me, it was better than small, So I stood, I read my story. Actually, I was among the best. Ever since then, that was when that name was born on me, like Obadiah. When I reached so I decided to include it on my name, on my other name, to be my other name, because the other name of mine, the surname, my surname is very long. Mugisha, it's long. Then Joan, short. Then Obadiah, I think it also carries like 7 to 8 letters. So I counted whether the number of names will reach on my transcript. I found they were less than 25, because if they are more than 25, you cut. They have to be more than, I think, 25, lesser than 25 or 21. So when I counted, guys, the name was fitting. So I decided to take it. Ever since then, I've never looked back. So when I reached in my secondary school, it was Joan, Oba. Actually, whenever you would call Joan, I wouldn't even reply because I thought you would be calling other Joans. So my name became Oba. Everywhere, Oba, something like that. And then a funny thing, my dad too is called Oba. Most people call him Oba. So whenever he would pick me from school and he's driving us back home, of course, sometimes we give lift to my friends. So if they want to say something as Oba, so you find like me and my dad, we are replying at the same time, eh? Then I'm like, no, Dad, they are talking to me. So guys, that's why I'm called Obadiah or Obadiah. That's how it was born. Like, that's how that name was born. It's my daddy's name. I just borrowed it because I wasn't comfortable with the other one. And yeah, and it serves me. You know how Uganda is nowadays. There is a time they never, I'm from Banyankwade tribe. There is a time they never liked Banyankwade within Kampala, within Uganda. So it would save me a lot. So whenever I'm like what's your name, all this, like we are within functions or like youth initiatives, those things. I would say I'm John Obadiah, so they would wonder, am I from the north? Am I from what? They actually, most people don't know it is an English name. Obadiah is an English name. Actually, he was even a prophet. It is also in the Bible. Obadiah is in the Bible. Let me tell you guys, you Christians who don't know, guys, read your Bible. It's within the Old Testament. Yeah. Am I talking too speedy? What's wrong with me? It's as if I've swallowed a recorder. Yeah, but it is an English name. It's even in the Bible. It is in the Old Testament. Yeah, I like it. I like it, and it tells me a lot, because they would ask me, I'm like John Obadiah, unless I'm going to feel important documents. It's when I include OMJ. But when I'm just really like usual introduction, I normally say John Obadiah. So thank you for listening, guys. Subscribe. Let us hit 500, 1000. I really need you guys. Subscribe, like the video, share. I love you. Bye.